Welcome back to the rest of the episode 22 of Smack Talk here on smark@limit.com. If you can check out the other parts earlier in the week, we went through and did our predictions for WrestleMania. And so there's 8 parts going through each of those matches. We didn't do anything for Brodus Clay because we don't know exactly if he's going to have a match or not. Rumored that he's going to have a match, and there's also rumors that there's going to be a tag title match for a dark match, the Usos against Epico and Primo. Did you hear about that?
Yes, I did.
Kind of hoping that they put that on as dark match and throw Brodus Clay into the actual pay-per-view just to have him dance on fucking WrestleMania. Why not? You know?
Have him in the middle of the Divas match.
Yeah, have him instead of the Divas match. Either one, I don't fucking care.
Just just like 12 minutes of Brodus Clay going, somebody call my mama.
Doing the dactyl.
Exactly.
I would watch much more rather watch that than the Divas match.
And then pretend to look angry for about 20 minutes.
Yeah, just going like who does. So, if you want to check out those predictions, there will be a little annotation on this video for the predictions. And if this is just the audio, then go check it out yourself, clicking somewhere else. I don't know, whatever you end up doing. What we got to do left for this episode is we have to go through the Ask Him, we have to go through the hot tags, and then the tournament, figure out the Group C matches and the results of Group B. And that's just about it. But before we did that, Braden, since he couldn't be with us, and Dace can't be with us right now, but we already went through his predictions anyway. But
Dace is in a bar getting drunk.
probably with DDP, according to
Yes.
his Facebook status.
And
And
later
they're
on
gonna do-
tonight, he's going to feel the bang up his bottom.
But so what I did is I got Braden to tell me his predictions for WrestleMania, and I'm just gonna run them down real quick so that way we all have our bragging rights of who got the most right and all that kind of stuff.
It will be me. Oh, yes. It will be me.
No, Jericho might win that title. We'll see.
Do we have to go through this again, Tony?
It'll happen.
Ashley, punch him. Now.
Braden's predictions were Sheamus, that Big Show would win by disqualification or that Cody would win. Team Johnny would win. Orton would win. Kelly and Maria would win. CM Punk, Taker, and John Cena. So we all kind of seem to agree here for the most part that, well, I mean, we all agree that Taker is going to win,
Yes.
and we all agree that Kelly and Maria are going to win.
Did you hear that Lita saying about the whole Kelly and whatever
what did she
her
say?
name was? Lita has checked into the WWE hotel, apparently where all the superstars are staying.
Heartbreakers, hell.
Yeah. Well, they don't know if she's checking in for the Hall of Fame or if she's actually checking in to be part of WrestleMania. So she might be, what's her name, Maria's replacement.
That'd be good.
Mm.
Definitely
Maybe-
rather see that than Maria Menounos wrestling. They could just have Maria hang around, like around the ringside, and they still
With
accomplish
broken
everything.
ribs
Yeah,
as well.
yeah, they got to show the broken ribs and be like, that's why she's not doing it. You know,
She's
taped on ribs
gangster.
and everything like
She's from
that.
the hood.
She might be part of Access though.
Well, apparently, I was watching some of the Access videos, and one of them was Layla and Eve making everyone do a flash mob dance. So, yay on that. But, you know, the one thing that really makes me laugh is they're supposed to be really old school in terms of their characters, but yet all their heels are breaking kayfabe.
Yeah.
How
I
are you
guess
gonna
just
take
because it's
six-
WrestleMania time and they're all giddy. I
Yeah,
would
but
be too.
Yeah, but come on, you want to dispel the whole notion that this is all fiction. You want to bring some sort of semblance of reality to it, don't you?
Yep.
There you
Not
go.
disagreeing.
This
But,
is why I'm British and most of you are not, because I know the truth.
Yeah, because those are connected.
Exactly.
But that's what we got with WrestleMania, and when it comes down to the WrestleMania results and everything like that, we're gonna try to get that up as soon as possible after Sunday night's show. Of course, I'm gonna have the live coverage and everything going on with that, so naturally, double check that on smark@moment.com. Join in with the live comments and all that kind of stuff that we're going to be doing, the chat on the side and the comments below and all that nonsense. But
And just let everyone know, I'm going to be commenting as well on it on smarkatmoment.com. So it's going to be a fun one. Especially, you're going to probably have me yelling at Tony in caps.
probably.
So make sure you actually stay tuned for that. That's going to be hilarious.
Yeah, double check that
Hilarious.
out. Starting at 7 o'clock. I keep thinking
It
it's eight
is.
o'clock. Yeah, 7 o'clock on Sunday night if you're part of the Eastern, and if not, then I have no clue what your time zone is.
If you are
And you figure it out.
GMT, then it will be starting at 2 a.m.
That's
And
so
if you're
crazy.
up that late, and if you're a child, go to bed.
Or
If you're
go
not,
on Smart mode and click ads.
he's got plenty of pictures of naked women for fapping.
Yeah, we're gonna go over that. Uh, but for now, that's the WrestleMania section. So let's go into the Ask Him. So what do you have for the Ask Him for this week?
Okay, this one's going to be a WrestleMania one. See if you can get it.
Hmm.
I doubt it, but you probably will. Um, for there was a WrestleMania where it was held at not one, but how many different venues?
3,
Correct. And what WrestleMania was it?
2. Ding 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 ding.
Yay!
I need to have
Finally.
JBL's starting bell.
Du-du-du-du-du-du.
Bum 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 bum. That's the only kind of singing you're gonna hear me do this week.
Yes, I think you should sing this week.
I don't know.
I
We'll
think you
see.
should sing the WrestleMania theme. I think we should do it together.
Sneak peek for later.
Oh,
All right, so let's go into the hot tags. All right, so the first hot tag is that Evan Bourne, out of all people, ends up getting injured. So after his suspension, he gets that other suspension, and then he gets injured. So that's, really great for him. Uh, how long before he gets future endeavored?
hmm. Future endeavored, he must. Um, basically, I think they're going to give him a chance to come back out of this and be more humble and give him a short run before he gets future endeavored.
I could
That's
see
me.
that. I could see them having him come out and job a couple times and then fire him, because that's how WWE works.
Yes. Make you look like shit by and then you go to TNA and look even further like shit.
But actually, he would be serving a purpose in the X division there.
Yes, but
Although he'd
you
probably
won't be able to.
immediately get the title, and how they do it at TNA. He'll
And
change
then
his name, and then
disappear.
he'll get a stupid gimmick to go along with it, and
He'll be like the cowboy Evan Bourne or something like that.
right.
The cowboy Matt Sydal.
Yeah, he probably would be Matt Sydal. Um,
Yeah.
so hot tag number 2. David Otunga wrote on Twitter, "If imitation is the highest form of flattery, I'm flatter than Impact's ratings right now. Hashtag Otunga Law." Apparently responding to the whole Bobby Roode lawyer character and all that kind of thing. I thought that was great. Austin Aries did some kind of a shot back. I forget exactly what he said, but it was something that I didn't think was really that fantastic. But Otunga's line, I thought it was fantastic. I laughed my ass off when I first saw that. So 10 points to David Otunga.
Well, it's basically true. I understand that the lawyer character's been used previously. Clarence Mason, if you
Mm-hmm.
go back to the Attitude Era days, and
Tons of different
it,
characters and
yeah,
tons of different promotions. So that's nothing new.
no, it's irrelevant. But the fact that he took a shot at him for it, which was kind of hilarious because apparently the lawyer that they hired was pretty much similar to David Otunga, which with TNA I wouldn't put past them because they've done a number of stuff copying WWE storylines, promos, videos, and
Even pay-per-views with
even pay-per-views,
Extreme Rules, the whole one night stand thing, and
which was their highest rated pay-per-view ever.
which says a lot, especially
It
because it
does, yeah.
sucked.
Exactly.
Hot tag number 3, we've got the latest issue of WWE Magazine suggests that one of the people competing at WrestleMania this year, one of the WWE superstars, is going to be retiring from in-ring competition. It says from the Informer, quote unquote, a seasoned superstar has been recently saying that this will be his last Mania, but not necessarily his last WWE match. My first thought was Booker T. I don't know about you. Um,
I'd say Booker
to me,
because he.
the reason I thought Booker T was
Mm.
because if they said a seasoned superstar, then okay, you got to rule out like like Justin Gabriel's and kind of like stuff like that. But then last Mania, but not necessarily last WWE match. Booker's one of those guys. I don't think that he necessarily was planned to go on WrestleMania in the first place, and I don't think that they're going to build him up to do another WrestleMania in the future. So I could see him saying that that's his last Mania, but not his last match because he'll want to have some kind of a retirement match.
Well, at first I was thinking it was Christian because there was some false reports coming out of different sites, including WrestleZone.com. Hi, Justin LeBar. Um, that was saying that he injured his neck or he re-aggravated his neck. When it
Mhm.
turns out he had an ankle injury, the
Right.
same ankle injury he had before. And that's not career threatening. So I don't see Christian leaving in ring competition in order to basically, become a manager or whatever. And if he did leave, he would probably leave permanently, go home to his wife and whatnot. Um, so there's only one other logical choice because Goldust isn't on Mania, so it's not him.
Yeah,
He's semi-retired anyway.
it's not Rey Mysterio. He's not
There you go.
participating. It's not
I
any
would
of the
have loved
younger
to seen his
guys.
Catwoman outfit though.
Maybe he would have done an Avengers thing because that's coming out this year. Spider-Man, something
Exactly.
like that. Uh,
Sold a whole load of toys.
right. But you can roll out all the people like the Heath Slaters and Alex Riley's and stuff that aren't on the card, and then you can roll out all the younger guys, and then you could roll out
Yeah.
all the people that don't seem like they're stopping at all. Like I can't expect somebody like maybe Mark Henry
Could be Triple
necessarily.
H. Could be Triple H because
Hmm.
he was recently quoted in an interview that he's finding a very hard time actually wrestling and being behind the scenes at the same time. So it could be him.
I would say out of all the older people, that the ones that are most likely, kind of Mark Henry, Big Show possibly, um,
Big
maybe
Show,
Kane.
I don't believe. I think Big Show has got another couple of years in the tank. I don't think Big Show will leave. I think he's going to be a mainstay until he finds a career doing something else. I don't believe that the Big Show will be going. So the three usual suspects in this scenario would probably be Booker T, Triple H. Even it could even be the Undertaker.
Well, it says last Mania, but not last match. I can't see Undertaker having a match outside of Mania and not doing Mania. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm
that's
I'm
kind of
really
his thing now, isn't it?
I'm really thinking that it's Booker out of all of them.
Yeah.
So I think that everybody should just kind of like stay tuned for that one.
But
Um,
again, he's not really an active competitor, so
yeah,
I'm not really. I don't think most people are going to be like shocked if Booker says, "Dog, I'm retiring, dog."
yeah.
Ducky, chucky, ducky, ducky.
Well, we've completely blown out the idea of the hot tags being 30 seconds apiece, but screw it. It's just two of us this week. So
Yeah.
the final hot tag, though, is WWE having their meeting about the proper use of hashtags on Twitter
Oh
and
my!
how everybody should be using Twitter more often and all that kind of stuff.
I was there, by the way, people. I was there. I was a bench.
Jericho tweeted a picture of himself looking uh, bored as hell, and CM Punk tweeted hashtag shoot me. Uh, yeah.
Again, people, the WWE, has a certain mystique about their wrestlers, and now they're just in the whole business of suspending disbelief by having all the guys that are feuding in one room talking about hashtags.
hmm Sitting
Brilliant.
next to each other and everything.
And the girl, one of the women's division's heels dancing with one of the division's faces to do a flash mob with the rest of the crowd. Again, WWE, good job.
But supposedly Vince was more obsessed with talking about the social media event of the year being WrestleMania as opposed to let's have a good WrestleMania. So you should probably be looking out for a lot of Twitter references at WrestleMania, uh, unfortunately. But that's it for the hot tags. And the next part, we're going to talk about the tournament, the Hottest Divas and Knockouts tournament.
Ooh, I got to
And
bring that up.
that'll be the end of the show for this week, uh, for episode 22. Episode 23, we'll end up getting into that, of course, later on in the week. But for right now, we're done with that. Check out part 10 of episode 22 right after this one.